Paperrock Live. We got a very special guest.
The pizza pusher himself.
Yo, yo.
Wow.
Chris Barrett.
We here.
I feel like
owner and creator and brainchild behind Stoned Pizza.
Woo! Woo! I feel like I ain't go front. I feel like I'm sitting here with El Chapo. You know what I'm saying? This is beautiful.
Forget your diet.
I'm here with El Chapo and Griselda Blanco. We right here, we chilling. This is serious.
I can't. Could you give me a second to offer people the situation? Could you open that for me, please? I can't open the soda. No, I had this in Vegas, not his particular situation. It is insane. So now we're gonna get cooked. What?
Speak on your condom.
I gotta speak on the Mike condom.
There you go.
Are you impressed? Is this your first interview with Mike condoms? And just be honest. Yep.
Yes, it is.
You've been talking unprotected, I see.
I've been on the Zoom.
I like that answer. I like the answer. I have a question for you. How did this whole thing start? I'm assuming that you were in the pizza business beforehand, or was that a silly assumption?
Silly assumption.
Okay, so talk about it.
I was in the package business before this. I used to sell packages to inmates in prison for a long time. I used to own a company called Send a Package, and I did that for like 10 years. And I had like a beef with one of my investors, shut it down, and I knew I wanted to get in the cannabis business, but I didn't know how. So I moved up to Cali, and I tried growing. I did that for 6 months, a lot of work. Money good, but a lot of work. Cool. And the life up there in Cali, and it just wasn't for me. So I came home, and I started doing cannabis dinners, like high-end cannabis dinners. This was like 4 years ago now. And we used to do like steak, lobster, shrimp, like high-end. And the chef used to stop cooking at midnight, but the people were high and wanted something around 2 in the morning, and we tried pizza, and the pizza really took off, and I stopped doing the dinners about 3 years ago, and I've been focusing just on the pizza.
First and foremost, congratulations. Shout out to Jack Thriller, who I know has been working quite a bit with you.
Word, Jack for president, for real.
I love Jack Thriller.
Yeah,
He's
man.
always been somebody who has left a very big level of intrigue. You know, he does a lot, but you still don't know the whole spiel, which is great.
Yeah, I've been trying to get Jack to work with me for the whole 3 years, but he was busy. This was one of the blessings of the pandemic. People had time. I was able to hire.
Speaking of the pandemic, well, he was doing things for you prior to the pandemic, but
not full time.
I hear you. Speaking to the pandemic, I know you had a big boom during COVID because people are hungry, they have no access to food, and they wanted to take out. And
yeah, man, essential worker. That's me, baby.
what is the average cost of something? And I'm gonna just flash it. What is this?
That's a pepperoni haze pizza, and that's $55.
Awesome.
Yeah, man.
Okay, and there's 8 slices here, kids. What's the turnaround time? How much time do I have to give you before I order or from the order to delivery?
An hour for pickup and 2 hours for delivery.
It's like a real pot situation. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
How many people are you employing or working with?
70.
Nationally or in New York?
Nah, just in Brooklyn and Manhattan.
It's a hot mess.
Yeah.
Have you considered expanding your brand?
Yes, every day.
All right, so what are we talking about? Is it tri-state
The
area?
next is LA.
Well, it's legal there now.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I was in
Yeah.
LA, I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I just came back from Denver.
Can I get you a slice?
I think we came back yesterday or the day before yesterday.
My hands were clean. I just did the whole wipe down. So. Are you a corner? You want a corner piece? You want a corner piece?
Yes.
Corner piece?
I just think this is so dope, dude.
Thank you.
You know what I
Thank
mean?
you.
Like,
You can smell the pot, and I could be mistaken.
you're inspiring. You're very inspiring.
Thank you.
Good luck. He's got to drive. I don't need him to be so fucked up.
No, I never ate nothing like the edible that affect me.
Me neither. Me neither.
None.
Me neither. Yeah. I say the same
I like
thing.
flowers.
No, I say the same thing.
I'm the flower man. I like flowers.
I think you know if edibles are for you or if
Okay.
you just smoke too much. And it's, yeah.
Don't drop the camera now. We're going to cook you. Okay, all right.
I don't even think we get high. I think we just
Get mellow out.
mellow,
Yeah.
chill. Like,
Yeah.
Niz, you want some of this? Okay, all right.
Yo, Niz. Yo, Niz.
He's looking at you like,
You don't want one because of why?
What is the most widely purchased or ordered item?
Pizza.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be funny. So now
Pizza.
I don't eat cheese.
Uh-huh.
Is the
I have.
You know what? Hang on a second. You know what? I'm good on Mr. 90 ounce. You know what drives me crazy? A big pet peeve for me is when I ask something and then the person's ignoring me, and then all of a sudden, this is the second time. Well, you're gonna have to wait on both, boo, because you have missed your boat. Like, I made an announcement, and I feel like, you know how you're a mom and nothing, until later on you sit down. As soon as you sit down, as soon as you get on the phone, it's like they want something. I'm good. We're good for the duration of the break. All right. So the most requested item is pizza, obviously, which I can respect. Do you do garlic knots and things like this?
We call them ganja knots, but yeah. We do ganja
That's
knots.
genius.
We do lollipop chicken wings. We do gelato. Gelato's a big seller, and it's probably my favorite thing on the menu. We do cannolis. We do cheesecake, soda, cookies, brownies,
Soda.
and I think that's it.
I'll be leaning after this interview. Let me just tell you, because I don't do that. I don't do cheese. So you do a margarita, right?
We have a vegan
I like it.
pie too.
I won't ask you a secret. We'll talk about it later on. But I'm just curious because, when it came down to edibles, this is about 7 or 8, before my daughter. So let's say a decade ago, which is scary. I thought edibles was dope. And what I did is I purchased, I never know, $40, is that an ounce? $40 worth of smoke? Anyway.
No, it's like an 8.
Well, $40. This is 10 years ago. So $40
You said
bucks.
$40 for an ounce?
Back then, no, it wasn't Rex. I was right. I had a little inside. Right, I had it inside of it. Anyway, so I thought baking, making edibles. I made like regular cupcakes, and I just threw the pot in. Just threw the pot in the cupcake batter. So obviously, there's a process to extract.
Yeah.
Certain situations. So don't follow me and waste a $40 bag of pot on cupcakes and no one.
Definitely not.
They thought it was basil sprinkled in. So what kind of cupcakes is this?
It's
So
expensive basil.
not more expensive than pot. So how hungry and anxious are you with respect to New York being legal?
I'm kind of cool either way. I mean, if it happens, cool. I know the competition's coming when it happens. So
I disagree. I think you have such a blueprint. Stoned is hysterical because you make pizza in a stone oven and you get cooked.
Word.
Yeah, he's so Brooklyn. He's so Brooklyn. He is so Brooklyn.
Oh, and this is true. Pot has, I think, calmed down so many situations for so many people.
Hell yeah.
And I think if people smoked more pot, we would be in a more chill society.
Hey, let's look at Amsterdam. Okay, I asked the officer. I said, "What's the crime out here?"
0.
He said, "Nothing. Maybe if they drink too much, they get wild, but there's nothing." The whole of Netherlands, everybody is, hey, hi. Everybody's cool. But if we could just be cool here, we'd be great.
That's not going to happen. We see what's going on now. We have this every man for themselves. It's kind of crazy. No, we're cool. This is all great. This is all
I'm trying to say, if this pizza tastes good as hell. If this could be in Manhattan with the fucking that shit written out there like that, bow, stone. Yo,
I think
you talking about a line, dog.
Crazy lines, yeah.
You talking about McDonald's lines type shit. Niggas
The
gonna
new
be
Shake
mad.
Shack.
Then, yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God, Shake Shack! You have to fight somebody for that. Forget a Chick-fil-A. What was it? The Popeye sandwich.
Coming for
KSL.
Joe's Pizza.
who's-
Not
for whose
Joe's
pizza?
No, Joe's Pizza.
No, I don't know Joe's
You're not
Pizza.
from here?
Yeah. No, I'm from here. Look at my face, Joe Schmo. I don't care. This pizza here is this is crazy. I mean, listen, come on in. We're having a conversation about pot pizza. Favorite person that you got to meet, coolest person you got to meet behind your product and networking.
Good question.
Thank you. I write this stuff down beforehand, so it's just not off the cuff. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
My research. Another person I'm not going to mess with Family Feud. You know, certain questions you got like a little time frame. You know what I'm saying? So
The founder of Raw Papers, that was a cool.
Ooh,
That was a cool person.
that's hand in hand to work with now. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
How are you feeling there? Are you okay? Do we need a break? You okay?
I'm nice.
All right. You want some more soda?
No.
You sure?
That's your soda too, huh?
Yeah.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Again, I had a little sample in Cali. Cali and Vegas. I went to Planet 19 or Planet 13.
Planet 13.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna wear the
Dope,
shirt, but
right?
okay, it looks like an iPhone store.
It looks like a club.
It's ridiculous.
Crazy.
And then when you walk in, they just lure you in. And let me just tell you, I was lucky. The guy I had
Get your
check
own
me out.
shopper.
Oh my God. So yeah, they walk you around. But the guy that my friends were, oh my God. Yeah, they're here. It's fine. The person that we were walking around with, he was so high, he didn't know where the fuck he was at. He was just like, and this is great. I got strawberry white chocolate, and they sell you on certain feelings.
I went and got all Mike Tyson weed. You know, they had the Tyson Ranch section. I was like, give me all Mike Tyson's weed. Let me try this shit.
In that situation,
Yeah.
I didn't get that tour.
Yeah.
It must have been a special edition.
It was a whole case that was just from the Tyson Ranch. And I
Who
took that
inspires you? Speaking of Mike Tyson, and I'm sure you're soon to come meet him, being that he's going to be fighting in September or October. I look forward to that.
Yep. I want to sell pizza at the Tyson Ranch
That's
when
done.
it opens.
That's done. Tyson, that's an easy look. You know, Mike was biting chunks out of people's ears. He's going to definitely take a chunk out of your pizza.
Word.
I think it's a match made in heaven. So I see that that's somebody you want to work with. Outside of the future, because we don't know what is going to happen, events, what else are you doing to get your brand out outside of hitting certain targets, potheads like a few of us on camera, no names mentioned, you know, just what else how else are you targeting people who maybe are not smokers but would do edibles of some sort?
I don't target them, but we get a lot of it, actually more than I would have thought. We get a lot of people that say, yo, I don't smoke. How many slices should I eat?
Don't die now.
I think that's dope.
Okay. I think that's the safer bet. You have to know how it...
Pot's the new wine. Like, more people are getting... They're
I
being
like
more
what you just said, sir.
They're being more
He put it the
accepting.
right way. Pot's the new wine.
Yeah, man.
I could have told that officer that last night.
You know what's crazy when you don't have ID with you and then they stop you and all you like Google me? Like Google, like where am I going? I said that. That's how I got back on the plane, and I'm nobody. So I was like, I have a website. I was like, I'm on Facebook. I'm doing this. I'm like, they strip
worked?
searched me, and I think it's because she was gay, and I was kind of, you know what I'm saying? I was
It
like in a
worked?
vulnerable. What?
You were able to get on the plane.
Absolutely, but I was strip searched, and then you forget I had pot tucked away in my. So now you don't realize. I got the dogs out. I'm sweating. Yeah, then you have to chill. Like I'm
I don't
sweating
think
big
the
balls.
dogs are smelling.
They're there for bombs, and that's
yeah.
what my friend told me, which made me feel a little bit, you know, less. Holy fuck! I'm about to be carted off, and you know, and you're stuck in Cali or New Orleans somewhere, and I had to get back. That was Austin. No, New Orleans. Messing with you. That was a mess. I lost my ID. I couldn't get in the car. I was driving a car with no license.
I know you hated me.
Just now, so you know, coming into the show tonight, 10:35. Coming into the show tonight, Spliff calls me, and I'm already an animal. You know, I'm black and white, so I kind of say what I want. And the white half almost lost her shit because I just get out the car. I'm like, you know, covering my panda eyes and putting the food out and whatever. And somebody calls me, and I see him calling. And normally he's like, I'm outside, or there's always some bullshit. I'm up the block. I'm not fine. So when he calls me, he goes, hello. But I can tell this tone. It was New Orleans all over again. So I said, hello. He says, listen, something came up. I'm not going to make it tonight. So I was walking fine until I had like a little stutter step, and I stopped mid-street, and I said, you can't curse him out because it's your fucking boss. Right? I had to keep my composure, and I go, really? So what do you do? He goes, staring at you down the block, you jackass. I'm watching you. You have a fucking attitude. He goes, listen, I hate to break it to you. He goes, I'm here. He goes, it was cutesy to see you. He goes, I wish I would have had it on camera. Well, you should have had it on camera. I don't know what you were waiting on.
Yeah, when I told her, I said, I ain't gonna be able to make it tonight, but I'm watching. I'm sitting in the car watching, and she said, she just stopped. What? Huh? I love you. I like playing with you. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't like it because, the white half of me needs to take my Xanax, but you don't do that when you're coming onto a show because if I take Xanax, I'm like this. Great. Awesome. Dope. But with you, maybe I need to break it in half because he likes to give me panic attacks. That's his thing. That's like his go-to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not coming. I got caught at the airport. It's always an anxiety attack.
No, it's called, in my country, we call it bacchanal.
You know what? Let's get back to the pizza pusher. Speaking of traveling, I've seen you on private jets, which is always dope. I don't even get peanuts thrown at me when I travel, for $5 on a flight because it's COVID positive. But favorite place to travel, either as of late, nothing recent, but what's your favorite place to travel?
I went to Africa recently and walked with the lions on mushrooms. That shit was ill.
I'm sorry, you were with lions smoking mushrooms?
No, I ate mushrooms and walked with the lions. Hell yeah, trippy shit.
I have a question.
Was the best trip.
I have a real serious question.
Blah, he did some hair
It's on it's on the gram.
The man walk with lion, yo. My heel Selassie, yo.
So your pizza makes you feel like it's okay to walk with lions. Just so I understand what's going on here before I'm going to offer my other guest pizza. And if this is
be a good selling point. I should say yeah, but it wasn't the pizza. It was really. I was going regardless.
We need to do the mushroom pizza.
It's next. As soon as I've been waiting. If you look on my gram, I've been talking about it.
Walking with lions.
$200 mushroom pizza, but I'm waiting for the weed to get legal. When the weed's legal, I'm gonna hit them right with the mushroom pizza, $200 a pie.
I like that. That's real money. People are
It's the
spending
next
$20 on
thing,
sneakers.
Boy, you sound like you about to take out Philippe Child. That is 200 a pie, boy. Philippe Child. Philippe Child. They what?
I left it stoned, but I put the mushroom here.
And I really thank you for this because this was not cheap pizza. This is not your average pie. We have people who come on the show all the time, and you better bring gifts. And I didn't tell him that, but he said this was courtesy. This is expensive. I would never expect someone to spend this kind of money and bring it to the show.
Facts.
So we're always gracious. But when you come on the show, you got to have a sample because if not, how am I supposed to sell it?
What are we gonna talk about?
What do you mean we're going to talk about?
If we don't have the pizza in front of us and we don't have
I appreciate
soda,
that, though.
We gotta bring it.
Let me just.
This guy's Italian and Irish. He knows better. He knows his
I'm
mixing
Irish
it.
as well.
And plus, he got blessed with a little Trini, so
Did
he
you want some liquor?
definitely.
I don't drink.
You
but
don't
I'll
drink?
have some of that soda.
Ganja man don't drink. Ganja man won't drink. You don't drink.
This is your soda, and I have to say I'm already feeling.
It's one of my beauty secrets
Cool.
to staying young.
I
No
mean,
alcohol.
Yeah, I don't drink. No drink.
Who do you want to work with? I know obviously you're in your own lane with respect to what you're pushing, pizza
Snoop.
pusher. That hasn't happened yet?
No.
Well, that's easy.
I tried, but somebody was like, his manager was like, he doesn't like edibles. I said, Snoop don't like edibles.
You know what's crazy? I had a
You
little.
haven't got the right one. You have to understand. See, me, you, Snoop, we burn. We love
Yeah.
flowers.
Yeah, no, I
That's us. So you could give us any kind of edible you want. To us, we not gonna feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have to smoke flowers. You dig? And I get that. But something like this, just the way it fucking look and the way it tastes.
Yeah.
I could see Snoop saying, "Listen here, nephew, we need to make this happen. Stop playing with me. I'm putting this in my next video. We gonna talk about this. What?
He's not giving up the weed anytime soon. We were at an event, the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March. This was like a few years ago, 2015 or 16, and I had the privilege of being in that little VIP situation. It was a fluke, Snoop, Dave Chappelle, and I'm making eyes with Snoop. And Farrakhan's talking. And he says, "It's dead serious." So we're all it's very serious. It's we're just all listening, and we need to stop talking down to each other. He's this whole big speech, and he keeps going. He goes and put down the guns, and we're all nodding. And he says, "And you must put down the loud." Everybody named Mom looked around like, I don't know about that. Spliff looked around. He was like, I don't know if I can handle that. But Spliff is somebody. I'm sorry. Snoop rather is somebody who would be privileged to work with you because it's a whole different concept. So whereas you haven't made that connection yet.
Yeah.
It's just a
matter of time.
That's it.
I know Jack's on it.
Who's on it? Oh, Jack? Yeah,
yeah,
come on.
Jack's on
Jack
it.
Diddle's an animal. Hi, Jack. How are you, booby? I miss you. It's been a while. Summer Jam was great this year. Last year. What events were you looking forward to going forward? Hopefully that everything kind of pans out, COVID-wise.
I haven't been to an event since I started this pizza. I do nothing but work 7 days a week making pizza, and every once in a while I get on a plane and go on a vacation. But that's what I do for 3 years already.
So they're flagging me. Where else can we look for you? Outside of LA and New York, is that enough for you right now? Will that have it where your hands are full? Or do you see this being like a 5-state situation? Do you see franchises? Like, what is your...
Yes. I see this as the new In-N-Out burger.
I love it.
Nah, man. McDonald's this. In-N-Out is not everywhere. McDonald's this. This is everywhere. This is everywhere. This is Burger King. This is McDonald's. This is Popeyes. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Word.
You understand me?
Word.
This can't be In-N-Out. That's like saying this is bacon things. No.
It's a high-end situation.
In-N-Out is in one
Would you
place,
ever
one
consider,
place,
and you have a location. Are you in Jersey? Where's your location?
Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Okay. That's the best part. So people can just come and line up.
Yeah, we have a location, but we don't have people come to it yet. We just do deliveries and we do pickups, but not at the location. Like, we meet them a few blocks
So once
away.
it's legal, it's brick and mortar.
I can't wait.
Got it. Yep.
I can't wait.
Okay. I look forward to it. Spliff. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I didn't realize it was going.
No, I was talking.
No.
I was talking to one of the bakers of this.
No, Mrs. Pizza Butcher. Let me just tell you something.
Yes.
Now have the conversation. I apologize. I was chatting here, and I apologize.
No problem. No
Yeah.
problem. I said if they can make this, then there's a Trinidad dish. She can make sweetbread. That's what I said. Trinity, huh?
She said sure.
She damn right she can make it.
Yeah. Your whole outfit is, I love it, intoxicating. It's hard to mix various prints without looking crazy, right? She does it very well. The hat sets off the whole thing, and obviously the nails. We didn't expect anything less. You walked in here with the gem. Where can we find you at?
Pizza Pusher and everything.
Yep. Again, I'll continue to stalk the situation. Favorite video and/or collab with Spliff?
What happened?
Not yet. Just what's your favorite song or collab? What's your favorite situation? with
Videos,
Spliff?
anything
Video.
like that?
I don't care. Video, yeah.
You'll have to guess.
I have no idea.
All right, that's a fair answer.
There you go.
That's a fair answer.
There you go.
Because some people don't say
you go.
anything. You know what I'm saying? They want to fake the funk. I like this guy, man.
There you go.
I'm baking
I know
the
pizza.
Thank you, because he's not familiar.
Thank you very much for coming down. This has been an honor.
My
We
pleasure.
love it.
And we're going to come back literally in 5.5 minutes. White people time. I hope you're not offended. I'm black and white. I say what I want.
No, I don't.
White people time. We'll be back in 5 freaking minutes. I'll be back. Hardy the Fat Bastard and Pyrex is on
Let's
deck
go.
next. Let's go.
Yeah. 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 Yo, I'm a hot boy, black boy, move the rock boy, get money, yeah, a lot boy. Stay fresh, like an Altoid, Mob Deep. You can't fuck with my convoy. Wicked man, hit him in, getting rid of him. Late night, David Letterman. Daddy with me, with the ready, sweet cinnamon. She savage with it. I pass the burner, she gon' get it in. Bullshit, I know the boss, got no middlemen. Different money, I'm making money out the fiddling. Oh yeah, we outside. You know we outside. Oh yeah, you know we outside. Yeah, we outside. Oh, you know we outside. Oh yeah, you know we outside. Oh yeah, you see me. We outside. Oh yeah, you see me. We outside. Oh, you know we outside. Oh yeah, you know we outside. Oh, you see me. We outside. Oh yeah, you see me. We outside. Yeah, big grip, long stick, go pop, nigga, big shells, crack the shell on the op, big drip. Too much water, need a mop. I'm getting too much hate from the bottom cause I'm rising to the top. Looking like big fish, big biz, yeah. But a big crib, steady on the grind, baby, always on that lit shit, rich shit. It's do or die on my district. Catch me on the island somewhere smoking good shit. Niggas see me outside.
know it. Outside. Yeah, you know it. Outside. Yeah, you see me. Outside. Oh, you know it. Outside. Oh, yeah, you know it. Outside. Oh, yeah, you see me. Outside. Oh, yeah, you see me. Outside. Oh, you know it. Oh, yeah, you know it. Oh, you see me. Oh, yeah,